Hey Precalc, we're going to start in with probability, section 9. I hope this one's relatively short. I know we've had some pretty lengthy videos lately as we finish up the school year. So anyway, the main thing with probability, I know some of you have been wanting to do this for a while, but probability boils down to, I'm going to use lame terms here, what you want out of the total. Now, a better math book would talk about possible outcomes that you want out of the sample space. So sample space are all of the possible outcomes. So I guess I could have used possible outcomes in both, but I know I was going to say sample space here in the bottom. So anyway, here's the first example. So Maria has cards numbered 1 through 10 in her hand. Joel randomly pulls 2 cards out of the deck without replacement. So that's important. And then which of the following gives the probability that Joel pulled 2 cards with numbers less than 5 out of the deck? So think of all of the different possibilities that Joel could select cards. That's your sample space. So there's 10 cards in the deck, 1 through 10. It doesn't matter if he chooses, it doesn't matter if he chooses a 1 and a 2 and then a 2 and a 1. That's why I'm using a combination. So 10C2 is your sample space. But what we want goes in the numerator, and what we want is a number less than 5. So as I'm reading that, I'm thinking we want a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. So what we want, and again the order doesn't matter, is we want 4 of these options, combination 2. So what's kind of nice about doing a combination like this, I hope you understand where I'm picking these from. So if you do the numerator, 4 factorial over, you subtract the 2 numbers, so 2 factorial, and then the second number factorial, all over, we have 10 factorial over, subtract the 2 numbers, and then the second number factorial, that you could practice some of your skills to, well, it is 2 times 2. And then instead of dividing by a fraction, we can multiply by the reciprocal. 8 factorial times 2 over 10 factorial. Yeah. So the 2 could cancel out. You could change 10 factorial to be 10 times 9 times 8 factorial to cancel that out. So I'm just rewriting things. So what we have is, I don't know, maybe you cancel out one of those 2's. So we're looking at, I'm all over the place now. 4 times 3, cancel out one of those 2 over 10 times 9. Let's see. 3 goes into 9 3 times, and we can reduce this to be 2/5. So as I'm looking at my answers, I get 2 in the numerator and 15 in the denominator. Oh, man. So we're looking at option 1. I'm trying to change colors so you can actually see my answer.